Good morning!
No.
Today is November 11.
It's snowing.
It's Veterans Day and it's snowing. Let's look outside. This is our second snowstorm. Not really a snowstorm. Snow day. Look at that. The other time we had it was on Halloween.
Yeah, it was too cold.
And it's freezing today. I think school should be canceled, but it's not. So Aiden went to school today this morning. He take the bus, and the bus usually pick them up at around 7:20, 7:25. I think 7:20 usually. But today, and school started at 8 for him. But today the bus didn't pick him up until like 7:40. And at 8:10 he texts me, and he's still not at school yet.
See that card?
Yeah, look at that. And today, Tatum's school have an assembly for the Veterans Day, and she's in the Girl Scouts.
No, I'm not.
She's part of the Girl Scout group.
No.
So they're gonna be holding flags.
That looks like Harry Potter. He looks like Harry Potter.
I don't know what he's watching. No idea.
Trying to beat Minecraft at 5% faster speed.
And today the school is Veterans Day. They have to wear either red, white, and or blue.
We've had enough snow. We've had snow on Halloween.
I've had enough. I've had plenty of snow.
And it's just the beginning.
It's not even winter.
Yeah.
Not even
More than enough
winter.
snow for the year.
It's like what? The 11th of
November?
November?
Yeah.
Like the 10th or 11th.
Tomorrow is supposed to be really cold, only in the 20s.
Looks like they haven't even had the plows out.
You like her bunny? Her bunny named Betsy. Yeah. So on the way to the school.
Marching along with them.
It's Ethan. And we're in black.
The colors. Color guard dismissed.
welcome Mr. Jason Weiner from the U.S. Marine Corps and his granddaughter Adeline in 3K. Are you here? Come on, why don't you come up here and would you be so kind to escort him up here to the podium so he can speak to us? Here we go.
Hey everybody, good morning. Is that it? Good morning! There we go, good job, give yourself a round of applause. So, my name's Jason Weiner. I'm Adeline's Weiner dad, if any of you know her. So I was in the Marine Corps. When I graduated high school, I was 19 years old, and I decided to join the Marines. The first thing that I did was I went to boot camp, all right? Now, Marine Corps boot camp is a very strange, very odd, and very scary place because you have these big, scary guys who yell at you all the time. You don't even know why they're yelling. Half the time you don't even know what they're saying. But they're yelling at you all the time. And there's two rules in Marine Corps boot camp. Run everywhere and be really loud. That's it. If you can do those two things, you'll do fine in boot camp. So eventually, all right, I managed to get out of boot camp, I graduated. And when you graduate boot camp, it's a very, very special time for every single Marine because you get your first Eagle, Globe, and Anchor. It's the Marine Corps emblem. And I still have mine today that I got in boot camp. That's when you become a Marine. It's like being part of a club that you never get out of. But you know what? Nobody ever really wants to leave either because it's that cool. So I went from California all the way out to Virginia, where I did even more training. And then I went to Washington, D.C., and I got to meet a lot of our nation's leaders. At the time, it was President George Bush. So after I was done there, I went to Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, where I joined 1A, 1st Battalion, 8th Marines. That was my unit. I went there, and I immediately flew over to Iraq, and I did my first deployment. Lebanon and Israel weren't getting along at the time. Yeah, Lebanon and Israel, those are two different countries. Lebanon and Israel weren't getting along, and there were a lot of Americans that were in Lebanon that needed to get out. So we helped evacuate them out of Beirut and bring them over to safety. And that was a big deal because it was a massive evacuation. It was the largest evacuation that happened since the Vietnam War. So we did that, and then we went into Pakistan, Jordan. We did a little bit of everything. We did Afghanistan and Iraq again because we loved it so much the first time. And then we got back. And since then, I became a sergeant over at the DuPage County Sheriff's Office. I'm still trying to serve my country, serve my community, and help people all at the same time. It's something I feel very passionate about. And Adeline and I would like to say thank you to the rest of you veterans. Adeline, will you say thank you? Thank you, guys.
At this time, we do invite the U.S. Army veterans to stand. the U.S. Coast Guard, please stand. Will the members of the United States Marines please stand? Will the United States Air Force please stand? Finally, would the members of the U.S. Navy please stand?